everyone. Buenos días. Or buenas noches. Or good night. I was about to cook because it's lunchtime in Northern Australia. I put my glasses to see. I thought I'll make tortilla. I was going to make it a video, but I thought while we're here we can have a chat while I peel potatoes. Some people are getting ready for bed on a Tuesday. It's Wednesday here and the sun is out, which is wonderful. While I have a battery on my phone. How are you guys? I don't know if you can hear me. I was about to cook. ¿Cómo están? I got my new boots on. Wanna see them? I mean, I got my walking stick, but the boots are so cool. I won't be able to read, but hello, about to cook. Have a look. I love them. They're really comfy. And I'm cooking a Uruguayan food. It's tortilla. Hang on. So I gotta peel potatoes. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Gracias, Melanie Daniela Valdés. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Hablas español? Oh, muchas gracias. Thank you so much. The recovery is slow. It's been 3.5 months, but I don't know if you guys know, I normally get big potato bags, and when people go to the market, they get it, you know, it's a lot cheaper. They're so groovy. I got a choker as well, but I'm not wearing it. It's good to see you all. I was going to have the potatoes already cut, but I've got a special knife that I like. And I was saying how most people come to Australia because they want to live in the first world. But truly, sometimes I feel like I came from South America, from the third world to a fourth world. Because, you know, when you're not well and you can't work, money's tight. But I'm going to show you my new bin. This is some of the art that my daughter did. She painted the shack. That's me standing next to my old car. And that's the shack in the first one I had. And I love breeches, so she paints breeches. That's Uruguay there. So anyway, that's my new bin. I thought it was amazing because since I can't move much, you put it, you know, you can open it like that and it just shuts. And then if you open it, I know it's silly, but I love it. You can just put, hang on, you can just push it back and it stays. And then you can just bring it with your foot. I mean, I'll put some stuff in there and then. Anyway, that's me. I was so excited about my new bin. It's been years since I want, you know. I try not to buy new things because I recycle more stuff. I try to recycle and reuse because there's so much rubbish. Hang on, the cat wants to come in. And he comes in through the... What's wrong, Skittles? You want to come in, sweetheart? Hurry up before I cook. Oh, well done. Well, you need to hop off. Not for you. Come on, here. They're so cute. And this, sometimes I see the need here a little bit. But yeah, it's, you know, it's taking it a day at a time. Yeah, Skittles. My son got him when he was like so super small. I'm gonna get it long. Guess I need a couple. But yeah, my son got him when he was very, very tiny little baby. And no sé si está la chica que habla español o el nombre capaz que es latino. So yeah. So this is easy. You peel potatoes like you will peel it for potato chips. I don't know what you call them. You call them fries, I suppose. But instead of cutting them long, you cut them in little tiny squares. So normally I have to make two because it's a big family and all my children's kids love them too. And it's just potato and egg basically. You gotta fry the potatoes and then beat a couple of eggs. And I might just start the process. And sometimes when I peel a lot of potatoes, I peel extra to make gnocchi. So cool. Tradition that we have is the 29th of every month. Oh yeah, isn't it nice? The colors are gorgeous. The good is that it comes like that. They have oranges with black and brown as well. I'm going to need a few things, you know. Delicious, so nice. I normally just add salt to the egg, but you can add a little bit of garlic as well. It's lunchtime here. But I thought if I make a video, I'm talking to myself. And I was looking at content creators, you know, like I've been on YouTube since 2009, probably earlier. Yeah, I make gnocchi. I make everything from scratch. Because, you know, I was a young mum. I got married when I was 18 and came to Australia, you know, when I was 19. And I cooked. The cat is just standing behind the camera there. Skittles, what's going on, love? Oh, you want water? And, you know, you can use any potatoes. For gnocchi, normally I use red ones. But I find cooking so relaxing. I've been, as you all know, recovering from surgery, so I haven't been all that well. Not really. Good days and bad days, but it's good to get up, have a shower, get ready, and get all dressed up to go nowhere, you know. Right. Well, this is not, it's a bit blunt. It's not very, and I've been peeling potatoes for so many years that, you know, I do it without watching. Same as knitting. I do look very attentively when I drive. I suppose that's good. But yeah, like, you know, that's a few potatoes. I might just do that. It goes in a, you know, in 2 seconds. So I normally throw that in the garden at the back there. But yeah, I'm going to put it in the sink. Now wash this. I'll bring it with me, why not? Gotta wash them a little bit and then you dry them. Because potatoes are dirty. It's good to have you all here. Oh, I don't use potato peelers. I don't use, the only thing I actually sometimes use is, look who is there. What's going on, Skittles? Psst, Skittles. Skittles. What's going on? He loves company. So yeah. We call this un trapo, and we normally just have it like that, ready. Hey, my Timu pants, and my Timu boots, and my Timu everything. They're not bad either. Gotta lose a bit of weight, but I like them. Timu should pay me for commercials. Anyway, back to the recipe. So you kind of dry them a bit. I'm gonna get a chopping board. I want a new chopping board as well. Move this out of the way. Mr. Cat. So yeah, I'll show you how this is done. The fun part is when you're cooking potatoes, you can boil them, you can steam them. Some people put them in the microwave. Some people, you know, just boil them with for soup or. I don't know what I will do without potatoes and rice. I can't cook with my head like that because my head will get on the food. So let's do this. And so I was thinking, you know, we had a lot of unrest in Melbourne. All the Nazi groups went out. All the white supremacists went out. Attacking indigenous sites. And I love to talk to these idiots that think that they're better than someone else. Well, that you're not. I love Timor. And it comes so fast. You know, truly. Anyway, now I'll show you how this is kind of like. Oh, you can't see it. Alright, it's like that. I was supposed to make a coffee while I talk to you. Mr. Skittles. That's my coffee machine. So I use capsules. I love Lavazza coffee. So that goes that way. Press the button. Put my cup under there. That's it. Press the button. The capsule one, but this one is Lavazza is so expensive. I mean the capsules are. Alright, so now Fancy Nancy's gonna freak out because you're gonna get burned, Skittles. What do you want to do? Hey? So funny. Anyway, so you cut them like along. You can kind of keep it together like that. And then cut across. and then cut little squares like that. They kind of have to be similar size, but yeah, just squares like that. That'll do, you know, kind of that size. Try and keep them all very similar. It's a Lavazza one. It's called a Modo Mio. But the captions are so expensive. Oh, this one's good, but it broke for some reason. So, the milk frother still works. Can you check that out? You coming in or out, Skittles? Come on. You going out? Good boy. Because he's freezing. I have to close the window. It's beautiful and sunny outside. It's good to see you. It's so delicious what I'm making. But, you know, it requires to be up. You know. Oh, sweetheart. You can watch later for the end of it. I'll make a video anyway. But the main thing is the prep. Qué lindo verte, Leo. Que tengas muy buenas noches y dulces sueños. Okay, my sweetheart. Go and rest. I'm going to be here cooking, so you can catch up on the live later, maybe, where you left off. Because I want you to make it. And let me know how you like it. Hola, Gloria. How you going, sweetheart? I'm cooking. All right, Janet. Are you going to bed too? Oh, up at 5, sweetheart. I know you were working double shift, but good money on the holidays. I'm doing this for Fancy Nancy without looking. Potato. So you can see kind of like what they look like. And then you fry them in oil and take them out. Make sure there's no oil on them, and I'll show you the process. Maybe on a video if my phone dies. But yeah, thank you. You inspire me to cook, and you help me through, you know, through all these difficult times as well. I slept like a log. I couldn't be on Webby's live much because I had to sleep. Time difference is crazy. Australia is lunchtime Wednesday here. Keep smiling. And no crying. Thank you for stopping by, Janet. Love you guys. Sleep well. There's always something nice to cook and share the recipes with the rest. I know my youngest son loves to cook. He always used to call me for recipes. So you cut them like for chips, you see? And then you cut them in little squares. They sit alright, you can cut a few at the same time. Cooking with Grace. I promised these to a lot of people, so. G'day. Passerby, I'm making, I'm from Uruguay originally, and we make this potato fritata with egg and potato. And it's delicious. And you cook the chips, cook like fries. So delicious. That's what it looks like. Depends how big of a family you have. you know. G'day, g'day. Welcome. So yeah, I'll cut a couple more. Normally I'm a lot faster than this, but while we're chatting here. Yeah, it is so nice. And also simple, like you might have like 3 or 4 potatoes at home and a couple of eggs and you're starving. You make this. And you can have it on toast, you can have it with salad or, you know. You can add stuff to it as well, chorizo or sausage, but I don't. I keep it simple. Onion is nice too, if you have an onion. But I'm going to make it just simple, simple. And the good thing is you can recycle the oil as well and keep it. Okay. Uruguayan. Where are you from, passerby? I speak Spanish, Italian, and obviously a bit of English. The accent stays. Because when I came to Australia, I couldn't speak English, but I thought it was very important to learn the culture and the language, you know. Oh, you're in Queensland. How cool. I love Queensland, especially Mackay. I used to go there to Yangala National Park and, well, the Tablelands, I did them too, but what about, oh, really? No, but some people ask me if I'm Greek. Sei Italiani, bravo. I thought I was Italian. I love Yangala. I thought I was Italian. I did my DNA test and I was sure I was going to be like 90% Italian because I parlo italiano ogni giorno, tutto il giorno. Mi piace molto l'Italia. So I thought, why would I be so in love with Italy and learn the language so much if I don't have it in my genes? You know? Or I thought maybe I was a gypsy because I'm always off-grid, you know? Oh, okay. Like, learning a language is very difficult. Some people think, oh, it's easy, but it's not. Not at all. But I love languages, so I mean, I can read and write in Italian. But languages is interesting, you know, like people like, they were saying, where are you from and stuff, and I think it's nice to see where people are from. I think it shows like what culture you might be from or what likes and dislikes, you know, you have. I just had surgery on my femur 3 months ago. Passerby. So I'm recovering. And I just bought new boots. And I was trying to rock them, my new boots, but they got like scales and chains, but I wear them for a little bit, you know. Yeah, my left femur here. So the scar goes all the way down here. I can still feel it. I had to take a tumor out and replace it with cadaver bone graft, and also when they put the plate and the pins, they said it might take about a year to recover. Yeah, it was a tumor in there growing. I mean, benign, but I can't walk still. It's been 2 years. But I get excited to cook and do a few things. Cucinare. I always have this just in case. I know it's good. Very good. Oh. Put the oil on and beat the eggs. And that's it. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I started my channel years ago in 2009, something like that. Lavazza coffee. And yeah, I've always put the kids, got a lot of my children singing and playing music and stuff. A lot of people want to pretend what they're not, you know, or they think that living in Australia, like you work hard, you can have a great life, but a lot of people don't have a great life. You just gotta make it day by day, you know. Decide what you want to do for the day, you know. I think we need to be kind as humans, you know. It goes a long way. It's funny when someone says they speak Italian, automatically I will swap, you know, to that language. But Australia's always been multicultural, you know. And even all these idiots making dramas. World War I and World War II, people had to flee and go, you know, to South America. Some went to Argentina from all over the world. 2 eggs. Beautiful fresh eggs. Free range. So yeah, it's crazy. I don't get upset, you know. If someone said, oh, you're from blah blah, yeah. I still have to get up every morning. No one makes my bed. You know, no one goes and you know, gets me. My day starts with me and ends with me, you know. Eggs are so good. I was thinking of getting a couple of chickens. Vegans don't have eggs. I was thinking they couldn't have this meal unless I have something that can be substituted for eggs. So to the eggs you only add salt and, you know, a little bit of oh hey, thanks. A little bit of garlic and salt, and that's it. How you going? I got a rooster named Pedro, but I gave it to a mate in the bush to keep. I'm in Victoria at the moment, in Melbourne, but I had I bought an off-grid shed up far North Victoria, near the big desert, near the border with South Australia. And you think you're going to go to peace and quiet, you know, but you don't. So salt is a little bit, you know, don't go crazy. And then when the oil is ready, you chuck the potatoes in. Oh, you're in Perth. I've never been to Perth. Always wanted to go, but it's so expensive, isn't it? Imagine walking to Perth. Or biking. I know a few people that went up there. And on the bikes, you know. I'm going to show you what happens when the oil gets hot. So, you know that it's ready when it starts to fizzle a bit, like that. So you know the oil is ready, you know. And then you throw them all in. That's it. great, eh? I'll show you the backyard. Needs mowing. So I sit up there in the hammock, chill the hell out. I'm in Victoria, sorry. Melbourne at the moment. But I started going off grid, like, yeah, there's 3 states, Victoria, Queensland and Western Australia. We need New South Wales. Yeah, it's huge. But because I had femur surgeries, like, I'm not going to go out there mowing. But I got mates helping, you know. They're bloody awesome. They come and help. So I had my surgery about 3.5 months ago when they said go and do Pilates and swimming. But I don't know if you guys subscribe to my channel, but you don't have to. But if you do, you do, and like my video. But I do Latin dancing, so I was dancing for exercise. Tasmania. And so, I don't know, I wrote a couple of songs and made them Spanish salsa dance, and I thought, okay, I'll teach everyone how to dance. And then I couldn't walk for a week. I was in bed, look. To think that I was always running and swimming and doing all very active life, you know. But things happen. They just stop you on your tracks. This is so cool. It's a bit dark in here. Melbourne has been so cold and dark as well. Same to you. Make sure you come back. I mean, sometimes I go live, but I put little shorts and videos that make me laugh. Bloody awesome to me, you mate. I didn't ask where in Queensland you are, but that's alright. I love it. Love it. Just walk around the block sometimes. It's good when the sun is out. Exercise. No, I didn't go to the march. Because, you know, I understand what happened. Like, I understand that the main focus was mass migration, which I agree, you know. But they didn't specify really well, so when the message doesn't get across really clearly, like, let's march for government policy and help Australia, because, you know, the ones here are already struggling. If we bring, like, hundreds of thousands of people, we know what's happening with rent, and I'm not even talking about buying a property, but even renting a room, you know. But then it turns into SOS, you know, these white supremacists and Nazis go wild. But I think Australia's way of life, when you come here, I embraced it. It's not very different from South America. You know, we chill the hell out, we help each other, and it's just a different language, but very similar. Barbecues, food, you know, have a beer with mates, and which that's another topic. They drink too much and have too much. But yeah, I think everybody can have a, you know, an opinion, but you don't have to be violent about it. At least you have to be violent, you know. Australia's an awesome country. We have no room here for racism. You know? I mean, we can all dress up and go out and show a face of yourself that is not your real face, you know. That's why they wear masks, all these Nazis. I think that, you know, if they think like that, you're not going to change their minds, so let them think whatever they think, but don't impose it on everyone else, you know. I forgot about my potatoes. That's so funny. There goes my walking stick. So yeah, Did you go? Thanks. You make me say thank you now all the time. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for liking as well, because I noticed a couple of people subscribed to the channel. My channel is what you see is what you get, mate. We gotta eat and sleep and, you know, have a roof over your head. That's the main thing. Oh, by the way, important with this potato frittata that I'm making, it's very important that you, the oil is really hot, because, and the potatoes don't have a lot of water, otherwise they look a bit boiled. But yeah, it's gonna be like chips. They're already browning a little bit. You can see some of them are browning. Yeah, so the heat is pretty high, and it's vegetable oil. So yeah, so when that's ready, what I normally do is use that pan I had since 1991. I've been making the same meal on that, you know. Hey, it's pretty early in Perth. I was just thinking it's 12:30 here. So Perth is what? 10:30? 9:30? With a time change is a bit funny. But it's so good to see you. Oh, 10:30. Good to see. My name is Grace. I have so many names. Most kids call me Gracie. By birth is Graciela. But because they can't pronounce Spanish here, they call me Graciela. Sounds like Godzilla. So we're cooking with fresh eggs are amazing. But if there are any vegans here freaking out, I'm sorry. Don't freak out. Yes, sweethearts, for you to be here. It's good to have Aussies. I don't know how that happens. I mean, I suppose the algorithm will send you guys floating around live streams that are in Australia. I'm glad I decided to do one, because, you know, most days I'm in bed and not doing much. I am doing a lot. I don't have any grandkids, but my kids are all grown up. They just don't have kids. I've got 3 kids in their 30s. So by wool from Timor and oh, hello, sweetheart. Gloria. Good to see you, mate. Oh, thank you. I wanted to, I'm so glad that you guys are here, because I know the docket channel got problems taken down, whatever. So we're here, or we're on Webbies. I mean, I've been here for, you know, 18 years. I think my first video was 15 years ago on YouTube. We went into the city in Melbourne for New Year's, and there was all these African dances, and I thought, oh, wow. Anyway, check my potatoes. My leg is hurting so much, I'm just ignoring it. Because truly, I mean, I know it hurts, but you can't just be in pain. Femur reconstruction surgery takes about a year, I think. Oh, Lucas back. Wants to get in. Want to get in, mate? Mr. Skittles. He's got that entry point. Look at you. You're gonna pick up my walking stick? Oh, he's funny. He probably wants to eat. Hey, life artist. I actually did his little eating station. I put, oh, hello, sweetheart. You happy? He loves his wet food. You already had it. So I did it like, you know, that. And they're cut candles. My daughter got this. She finds amazing stuff. You gonna eat or what? I'm not giving you wet food. You got your dry food there. Anyway, he's a sweetheart, he is. Life artist. Hey Shannon, I want to show you my new bin. Finally got a new rubbish bin. I was saying that we're in a first world country, but I live in the fourth world. Not even third world. Anyway, check this out. You can push it to keep it like that. Right? And then if you press that, it just comes down. Ta-da! And it matches the fridge. I mean, who cares, right? I was showing Emily's artwork. The bridge that she made. I'm cooking. I'm making tortilla de papa. I hope so, yeah, that's great. Gloria, good news. It's so weird what happened, you know. So you cut the potatoes in little tiny squares, and when the oil is really, really hot, you can go to the beginning of the live, but it's basically not rocket science. Look, there's a invader there. Forgot to cut that one in a square, but doesn't matter. Just got to make sure that oil is hot so they don't boil. They need to fry. And when they're ready, you take them out of the oil, which I'll show you. And then you just beat an egg. Yeah, I added some salt to it. If you don't have a lot of eggs, you can add a little bit of milk to it. Hola, hola. I got my new boots on. I'm so excited. I don't think I can dance on them yet. You can see them, Rob. Imagine wearing new boots to come to the kitchen and cook. But life is a beach and then you marry one. It's good to see you, everyone. While I make this traditional Uruguayan, I think the Argentinians and Brazilians also make it. Los argentinos y los uruguayos y los brasileños, peruanos, mexicanos. Because so the Mexicans call tortilla the tortilla, right? And we call tortilla this, potato with the egg. And tacos, I mean, I've never had a taco yet, but tacos are this shoe heel. I can't go that low. So when we say tacos in Uruguay, it means the heel of your shoe. So if they say come for tacos, I'll bring my high heels on. If they say we'll bring in tacos, it means you're wearing high heels. Alright, I think the potato is almost ready. I'm going to rinse this. I'm always cooking and also cleaning, you know, at the same time as I go. Just a little bit. Just to put the potatoes in here. Which I use it multi-use. Don't need to have a million things, you know. Anyway, see if I can bring the phone so you can see, you know. I got that Timor phone holder. It works alright for now. Hasn't broken. So the potatoes are already golden. So that's it. I've got so many pans. I've got this one that is non-stick. So I'll have it ready. Normally you need a plate to turn it over, but you need a big plate. Alright. Got a nice plate. Now, I'll show you what happens. I'm going to take them out of the heats. This is everyone's friend. I love it. For pasta, for potatoes, for everything. So you take them out of the oven and you keep them in the oven, you know, the pans. Typical Latin American. You can't see where it's going, so it's going on the other pan there. Oh. Very good. I'll keep the oil going, like the heat, because as soon as you turn it off, it starts to go cold fast. So just don't want to drop them on the floor. I think the cat wants water. You want some water, Skittles? Look at him. What do you need, sweetheart? You want some water? Cheeky, you shouldn't be there. I'll turn the thing on for him. So when you're almost taking them all out, then you turn it off. I'm using a fork because it's a funny shape. Alright. So that is ready. Very good. Normally I put it in the oven because it's super hot, just to keep it away and let it cool down. If I use oil, like you can reuse it, it's no drama. So now you see that the potatoes are ready, like that. So you flatten it to just make it kind of even out, how they disposition themselves like that. All right. And then I keep all my rubbish in one side. Got the egg here. You can put garlic, but I won't. You can put parsley, bit of garlic, you know. So yeah, sunny and then rain. So you throw it in like that. I think I might need another egg. I was just showing you. See? So what happens is, in Melbourne it rains and then you get hot and then you get cold. You can see the darkness there. It's crazy. the chart is frozen, so if you're talking, I can't see. So anyway, the egg goes over all of it, but I'm going to need more eggs. Alright, maybe just one extra egg, you know. I love cooking. Oh, nice. I mean, rain is alright, you know, when it's not pouring bloody down. And the rain doesn't have where to go. It goes to the wrong places. It's been quiet in Melbourne, like, just put in another egg because I made 2 eggs, but so delicious. While I'm at it, I'm going to turn the heat on. Alright, so you turn the heat on there and you put 2-3 eggs. I put like 5-6 potatoes, so the egg has to even out. I'll show you how it's done. So yeah, potato chips. Well, you call them fries. I call them chips in Australia. So you got your chips and just you beat a couple of eggs, 2-3 eggs with a bit of salt. And you can move it so the egg goes around. You see the egg there? It's delicious. Children love this. And you can add chorizo. You can add onions. So it's gonna be a non-stick pan. You can see how it detach from the sides there, but it's gonna cook from the bottom up. It doesn't take very long to cook. Very good. It's excellent. And who doesn't like fries and chips, right? It's amazing. While it's cooking, I say g'day. Cooking South American tortilla. Like the tortilla that you buy at the shop. For us, it's not Mexican tortilla, it's this. Bloody awesome dish with chips and eggs. And that's it. So I always say if you have a few potatoes and a bit of egg, it's going to make sure it doesn't stick. And it's a non-stick pan, you know. And that's it. It's easy to make it. And if it doesn't come good, like you can't flip it like a tortilla, you can still eat it while it's destroyed. You know when you're trying to make something and cook and then it doesn't, it just goes everywhere, you know. So at the moment I turned it down a little bit. Just gotta make sure it's not sticking to the bottom. That's it. Lift the sides a little bit and let the egg disperse. See how it's not stuck? So this is the most important part. While you see the egg, I'm gonna have to do this to show you this bloody important part of cooking. Oh, if you see something on my roof, I exploded a coffee machine, the Italian one. The top of the machine thing of the coffee maker came off, almost hit me in the head. So I got coffee all over my roof. That one. If it does, like if the seals are old, so it became scary. The chart is frozen, guys, but I'm gonna show you this awesome way to flip a tortilla. need to see this. All right. You put the plate there. It's supposed to fit, but anyway, and you flip it like that. Okay? So you put the pan back, and then you're going to push it back in the pan. Very slowly, it's going to slide off the plate back there. You see it? I don't know if I can zoom in. There you go. So then you pat it a little bit, and the corners, you push them in. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's lucky I don't have a phone in the bloody pan, because I thought it was going to fall off the holder. So yeah, that's it. So the level of the oil is not too much when you're frying the potatoes, and then the heat has to be really high when you're frying the little fries and chips in squares, and then you turn it down when you're doing this. You allow it enough time. You see the egg that is ready, you know. So what I do is I turn it really high at the end now. So cool. And what I do is wash the plate. There we are. I rinse it, because there's no point, you know, using a million plates and things when you're cooking with hot water, and dry it a little bit. So while that's cooking, really hot water, that'll dry. All right, and we're ready. It's a shame that chat froze, but it's good to see you, and thank you for liking and subscribing. We can have a bit of fun on the channel. Sometimes we chat, sometimes I cook, sometimes I dance. I love dancing. Bit of salsa. Now it's awesome. We had people from Western Australia in the chat, from Queensland as well. All right, now we're ready to get it out. Imagine the phone dies just when you're gonna show the end. I could have done a video, but I love being with you guys here. Alright, see that? Turn it off first to make sure that it's off. And then you turn it, and then it's ready. OMG, right? I mean, it's a little bit slide off. But yeah, there you have it. Tortilla de papa. I'll show you what it looks like. It's like that. It's hard in the kitchen. So that's the tortilla that we call it. And what we do is cut it like a pizza. So you can have this, you know, as a side dish with salad. If you have a schnitzel or meatloaf. Or you're having fish. It's very good too. So you can cut, normally I'll make a few of these because there's a few in the family. And you can have it the next day cold, you can have it on toast. It's just chips and egg, that's it. Bit of salt, bit of garlic. And you know, everybody has 3 or 4 potatoes at home. It's like that. Because the potato is fried like a chip. So cool. Yummy, yummy. So, the moment of truth now. I don't know if people are talking, Shannon, the chat is frozen. Normally I have it like a pizza, but you dirty your hands, but who cares? It's bloody hot. Mmm. Mmm. South American tortilla. South of South. Uruguay, Argentina, Brazil. Mmm. Mmm. It took an hour to make it, but F-U-C-K. Oh my God. Anyway, on that note, because the chat is frozen, but I love you guys. Thank you for staying here with me. Cooking. While I recover from femur surgery. How good is this? You don't need to be a chef to make that. But you gotta try it and then come and comment and let me know how you went, or if you want any more tips about it. I can't stop eating it now. You can add onion if you like onion. You can add chorizo, sausages. The Spanish from Spain make it too, and they make it with chorizo. It's nice and light as well. Very light. All right. Thank you. And I showed you my new boots, which I love. Very nice. Very cool. But I gotta use my walking stick because my femur's not liking me walking with high heels and cooking. So anyway, we had fun and thank you for stopping by, and we'll talk soon. I gotta wash my hands and make sure I go rest a little bit. But yeah, I made it for you guys. Talk soon. Thank you. Adios from Melbourne, Australia. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. The cat wants some water, so I'll go now.